he does the job very well with Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay is kind of like more of like the defensive midfielder, the real defensive midfielder that Manchester United got. And along with Fred, they play very ragged. They are all over the place, and they give um, attacking midfielders a lot of problems when you go against Manchester United. So I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is gonna keep those two in the midfield. Now it's the attacking midfield role that Manchester United's strength are. Van der Beek, Pogba, Fernandes. Who is gonna start? I feel he should go with Fernandes and Paul Pogba. But before we get to the attacking midfielders, I think Manchester United could also go with Nemanja Matic, because so that he can be at the defensive midfield role, and Fred can also be sort of like the disruptor of the attacking midfielders of Arsenal. So, and Matic has a lot of experience than Scott McTominay, especially in the defensive midfield role, and he has been there. He's a veteran. He has been there in games like this. He knows the caliber, the weight of this match and what it means to win. I'm not saying Scott doesn't, but I think Matic will be perfect for this game. So I'll start Matic over Scott McTominay and play him with Fred. Attacking midfield, I'll go with Paul Pogba, and I'll go with Bruno Fernandes. Paul Pogba, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's press conference said he wasn't really fit. He had the coronavirus and he recovered from that. Then again, he got ill, so he has fitness issues. The reason why he has not been starting Paul Pogba recently of late. If we go by that statement, I don't think he's gonna start Pogba. I don't think so. I think he's gonna start maybe Van der Beek or Juan Mata. If that's the case, I got no problem. But Juan Mata in this game, is he gonna be a passenger like how he was against Chelsea? Would Van der Beek suit this game? Van der Beek is a press-resistant midfielder. I think he's the best press-resistant midfielder that Manchester United got. It doesn't matter the amount of players that go at him, 2, 3, 4. He's going to find a way to maneuver out of it and just give the simple pass. He does the simple things, sniff out the danger. He's aware of his surroundings before the players even come from behind and take the ball from him. So personally, I'll start Van der Beek and bring in Pogba later. It works either ways. Pogba could also play, but Pogba really isn't that press resistant as Donny Van der Beek. And I feel Arsenal, beginning of this game, is going to go for the pressing. They're gonna target Pogba if Pogba starts, because obviously that's what many teams do in the Premier League. They realize Pogba is not much of a press-resistant midfielder, so let's go at him and let's take the balls off him and try to get him to commit silly fouls and the yellow card and put pressure on Manchester United. But that Pogba, I feel, was, as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said, wasn't really fit the beginning of the season, and that's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's problem. He started these players that are really fit, and it cost him. It cost him all those 2 matches at Old Trafford against Spurs and Crystal Palace. You shouldn't be starting players who aren't fit, and they did that last season with Marcus Rashford, and Marcus Rashford was injured for more than 3 months. He shouldn't be putting players in the line like that. So I feel he will start Donny Van der Beek. If he doesn't, he can still play Pogba. But don't let us forget also that he can decide to rest one of the defensive midfielders in McTominay or Matic and play Fred just at the base, and he will again let Pogba help with Fred, and Van der Beek and Fernandes can attack. He has that. That's the kind of strength Manchester United have now. They have the quality in the midfield that can really help and hurt other teams. Up top, I think Manchester United are gonna go with Edinson Cavani or Mason Greenwood with Rashford. And here's the thing again: is Manchester United gonna go 4-3-3 or gonna play the diamond? If they go 4-3-3, they're gonna play Cavani, Greenwood, and Rashford. Remember, Martial is injured, so I feel Greenwood will go in from the right, Rashford from the left, and Cavani in the middle. But I feel United is gonna go for the diamond, and I don't think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is gonna start missing Greenwood. I think it's gonna give Cavani a chance, and I think it's going to be Rashford and Cavani. But all things aside, when it's Cavani, it's a different ball game because he is a tall, he's a typical number nine. He's a typical striker. He scores all kinds of goals. He scores with the head. He scores with the look. He's an all-round goal scorer than Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood really isn't good in the air when you cross the ball. I don't think he has even scored a goal in the Premier League with his head as a true header. I don't think so. I don't remember. I don't remember if he. No, I don't think he has. So personally, I think Cavani. But when it comes to the speed of the game and how fast a player, I think Mason Greenwood would suit the game if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wanna go with speed and all that. But I feel it's gonna go with Cavani because if you have Matic, Fred, Scott's Fred, Van der Beek, Pogba, Fernandes in the midfield, they always find Cavani and Rashford. They're always gonna find him. And Manchester United lack that dynamism of crossing aims. That's why Manchester United fans were really asking questions, where is Alex Telles, until we all realized that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said he's been out because he has been infected with the coronavirus. Yeah, so Alex Telles would have been a perfect candidate to shipping in those crosses to Edinson Cavani. But make no mistake, Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba can also find him, not as in shipping in crosses, but they can really find him. Pogba is one of the best passers of the game. Fernandes is also a very good passer. Pogba really can be a good partner to Cavani because he can really dink in those balls and find him wherever he is. Precision wise, it will be spot on from Paul Pogba. So if Manchester United go with the diamond formation and put two defensive midfielders in the base, I think the best thing Arsenal will have to do is try to counter, because with this formation, Manchester United are comfortable with whatever any team does. They are comfortable to sit back and counter. They are comfortable to have possession and let other teams counter, because even if you counter, there is still Fred and McTominay with the defenders are protecting the defenders. So you're gonna have a very tough day trying to counter against them, because I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I wouldn't say he stumbled upon it, but maybe he worked on the team a lot and realized, I need to do this, because if I don't, I'm not getting the best out of the players I have. And it forced him to put two attacking midfielders and two defensive midfielders at the same time. So it's the diamond formation is the perfect formation for Manchester United. I feel they are gonna really give Arsenal a really big tough time at Old Trafford. I don't know what you think about the game, but personally, I feel Manchester United can win this. I'm not writing off Arsenal. Arsenal is still Arsenal. Arsenal could get a draw, could make a draw, could win, but it's a big if, because Manchester United are a team on form, and if all things goes Arsenal's way, I still don't see Arsenal beating Manchester United at Old Trafford. I still don't see it. That Spurs game really taught Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a lesson, and I don't think he's willing to lose another game at Old Trafford. It would be catastrophic if Manchester United lost another game at Old Trafford, no matter who it is in the Premier League, whether it's City or Liverpool or Arsenal, whoever it is, or Everton, Leicester, whoever it is that comes to Old Trafford, it will be a catastrophe for Manchester United to lose another game. That means they've lost 3 games already. If they lose to Arsenal at Old Trafford, or even if they draw, that means they've not won 4 games at Old Trafford in the 2020-2021 season, and that's absurd. That would be a bad record for Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So I think he's gonna go for it. I think Manchester United is gonna go for it. He's gonna go for the diamond midfield, and I think he's gonna press to win this game. Arsenal gonna also press to win the game as well, or is Arteta gonna play like he played at City, where he put 5 at the back and then try to counter on City, because he realized they are inferior to the quality that City has, because technically Manchester United is also superior to the quality Arsenal has. So it's going to be a very good game. I'm going to I'm going to put out my predicted starting 11 for both teams, starting with Manchester United. Um, in goal, I'm gonna go with David De Gea. And I'm gonna go with Wan-Bissaka, with Harry Maguire, and Axel Tuanzebe, with Luke Shaw playing at left back. I'm gonna go with Fred and McTominay at the base, and that's the base of the diamond midfield, playing their rugged defensive box plays. And I'm gonna go with Donny van der Beek and Bruno Fernandes up top. I'm not gonna start Paul Pogba because of based on just what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said, that he lacks much fitness and all, and he paid the price for that when he started him in games. Then he was making mistakes left, right, and center. People were criticizing Paul Pogba. We didn't know that he was having that much of match fitness problems, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer played him, so fans need to judge by that. But we came to realize he was ill and he wasn't really himself. He wasn't really Paul Pogba. He just recovered from COVID, and the team thought they needed him to be in the team, so they just put him in there, and he had disaster classes after disaster class. So based on that statement, I'm not gonna start Paul Pogba. I'm gonna start Fernandes and Donny van der Beek. I feel that will pair what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's press conference. I think that's who he's gonna start with. And up top, I'm gonna go with no Anthony Martial. I don't think he's gonna start Greenwood. I think he's gonna go with Edison Cavani and Marcus Rashford. So it's gonna be Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Tuanzebe, and Shaw at the back. They get in post. Fred McTominay at the base of a diamond. Wan-Bissaka and Bruno Fernandes are attacking midfielders, and Edison Cavani and Rashford main attackers, with Edison Cavani at the focal point that everyone tries to find, and Marcus Rashford being the guy that drifts in and out and tries to cause a lot of problems for Arsenal, which he would. I think he would, because Arsenal defense isn't really that good. It isn't really that good. My United defense wasn't really that good until the past 3 matches they played, and it looks like it has been stable. It looks like the competition of places for Tuanzebe has also pushed Lindelof and Maguire to also perform. I feel Maguire and Tuanzebe is going to start its game of Lindelof starting off the bench. Marcus Rashford drifting in, as I was saying, left and right, trying to cause problems to Arsenal, whilst Cavani is the focal point of the team. With Arsenal's team, I'll go with quick, because I think I'll go with quick. My predicted 11 will be Ben Leno, and post Mustafi, Gabriel, Tierney, and Bellerin. That forms the defense. Bellerin and Tierney will be kind of like wing backs. Thomas Partey at the base with Xhaka, Saka, Willian, Lacazette, and Aubameyang. I think that will be the starting 11 for Arsenal. So the attack is going to be Saka, Willian, Lacazette, and Aubameyang. It's a good lineup. I feel on their day they can cause problems for Manchester United, but I still feel Manchester United is gonna. I think Manchester United have too much quality to ignore. I think they have too much quality, and I feel Arsenal's best on that day is going to be a draw. I think Arsenal's best on that day is going to be a draw. If Manchester United needs to win this game, they can't afford to draw or lose another game at Old Trafford. They've not won a single one at Old Trafford. They need that win and momentum to keep them going. I hope it's a great game. I hope we all enjoy this game, and make sure you also subscribe to this channel. We'll have the full preview of the entire weekend's Premier League and Spanish La Liga's action, and talk more in depth about Arsenal versus Manchester United. Subscribe to the Banter Club. Follow us on Twitter, on Source Sports.